Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 262 of Will Is the Answer. It's Thursday, can't see, 9th of October. Right month this time, 2025. I'm Marie.
And I'm Dominique.
We just got in from work.
I've enough just to have a quick shower, so
good.
Just watch my hair get bigger and bigger as the evening goes on. But
mine was like that this morning. I just washed mine because I couldn't be bothered, and it was just getting it was an absolute disaster. Anyway, right, you look, I remembered to put my bra on.
Well, I'm only dressed from the top half up, so.
Right,
let me just get. I'm not ready. I never.
Oh, the chats are coming through. Hello, everybody. Oh dear, we'll just wait a few minutes. It's gone really dark all of a sudden. I've had to put some more lights on.
Right, that's it. I'm there. Right, I'm there. Good evening, everybody. But I've not written in my book the 9th, the 10th, episode 262.
Already in your book, got your pen, all sorted. Yeah. We did ask if anybody had any questions, so if there's anything you want answering or any topics you want covering, because we're a fountain of information here. Whether it's the right information you get, who knows? But
between us, as a community, we get the right answer.
Or we get something that sounds right anyway. Lisa, I saw your comment about that you finally caught up on episodes. Have you literally watched all 200 and God knows how many? That's amazing.
Very good. And cricket season's finished now, hasn't it? Because Lisa's always at the cricket.
Oh, right, okay.
So I'm guessing you've had more time. But anyway, nice to have you here for the live.
Yeah, don't stand up. Hello, Julia. Hope your mum's all right. Hi, Joan. Hope you're doing okay.
I should say, Anita, when I say I'm not dressed, what I mean is I've got my pyjama bottoms on, not I'm naked. It's autumn. I've got my slippers and my pyjama bottoms on, but I just thought I'd look presentable from the top half.
It's only this bit, isn't it? Unless all of a sudden we go, let's have a look at your cardigan that you're wearing, and then we have to. Yeah. Anyway.
Then I can't do that.
Right. Let's get the show on the road then.
Just before we do, I keep thinking about this time and time again, but I wrote it down. Should we just do a little bit of I know most of the people here know us. Should we just do a little bit of an introduction?
Go on then, you can start it then.
For no other reason than I keep watching. Right. I've been watching a lot of Vlogtobers, and I was watching Suzanne from Green Lambkin Yarns, and she was like, "Oh, I'm Suzanne, and I'm an indie dyer." And I was thinking, we never tell you. We just say, "I'm Marie, I'm Dominique, and Will Is the Answer." So, and I know most people know, but I just thought, for those people that are fairly new here, Will Is the Answer is an indie dyeing. No.
You don't even know what it is. Do you want to just start again?
We hand dye wool. That's what wool is. That's how Will Is the Answer started. So we hand dye wool, we sell hand dyed yarn, we run knitting crochet woolly retreats and knitting crochet crafternoon teas.
Well said.
I mean, that was a very poor introduction, but I was only listening to Suzanne and other people who at the beginning of every episode always say, "Welcome back to all our regular watchers. Welcome to all the new ones. This is who we are and this is what we do." And we go, "I'm Marie, I'm Dominic. Oh, what day is it? What episode is it? I'm not ready. Are you? No, I'm not ready." And then we start. So I just thought we ought to be a bit more professional.
Oh, come off it. We've never been professional in our lives, but I do know what you mean. We do forget, don't we, that there could be some people joining that's never come across us before.
Because it's live and we interact with you every week.
Yes.
It feels like a knit and natter. It feels like a knit and natter with friends.
Yeah.
But new people will find us, so.
Yeah. And we forget, we forget the dynamics of us two as well, don't we? Because people go, "Well, how do you know each other?" So we can do all that. We'll dip into that while we're on this one anyway. Wendy has got a question, a non-woolly. I mean, I dread to think, Wendy, but come on, throw it at us. What is it? What would you like to know, dear?
And yeah, Lisa said she'd watched nearly all of them, most on the days off each week. Now the cricket's finished, you've got more time to watch and knit.
Perfect.
I mean, Wendy's like giving us a teaser, and then while Wendy's typing a question, not this weekend, next weekend. Next
Do you
weekend.
want to start again?
It's been a really long week at work.
Next week, not this weekend, next weekend.
Next weekend is the inaugural Stafford Wool Gathering.
It
and
is.
we will be there. Marie and I, Lisa's coming, and Wendy is coming.
But we're not there as woolly people, are we? We're not there
as woolly people. We're there as customers.
We're there as
customers.
We're there as customers. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it because you say it's a new show. I'm looking forward to going. It'd be nice to see all the vendors because obviously we stopped vending, didn't we? When was our last one?
Well, Woolmonty.
Woolmonty, so June time, wasn't it?
Yes.
So that was our last show that we got a little bit giddy at. So yeah, it'd be nice to go and see everybody that's normally at the shows.
So is anybody going? So, that was the question. Is anybody going? You, Dominique,
maybe we need to put this into some context because some people will be going, beg your pardon. Shall we start on how we met each other?
Yeah, go on then.
Right, how long ago would it be now? Grace is 25, 30 years ago?
Not quite, but yeah, 28 years ago.
28 years ago. Dominique and I met through work. We were both in the police. Well, I'm retired. Dominique, bless her heart, still there.
Yes.
So that's how we knew each other. We were both in the police force in Lincolnshire. And we were friends where we had mutual friends.
Yes.
We worked on the same shift.
Yes.
I was acting, not as an actor, as a sergeant. This always confused somebody, didn't they? Go, was Marie an actor? No, Marie wasn't an actor. I was acting up to the next rank as sergeant. Yes. Dominique was on my shift. And there was four of us that got very friendly. I already knew one of our other friends who I'd known for a lot longer.
Yeah.
And we just hit it off, didn't we? Out of the four of us, we're probably the most crafty.
Yes.
Yeah, we that's how we became friends. So when Wendy's asking about powers of arrest, that's why she's asking.
That's because I am still currently a police officer. Yes, I do still have the power to arrest people. I don't currently go out operationally. I am in an office because after nearly 30 years, I'm too old. I'm too old to be fighting with people. So I am in an office doing back office work. But yes, I could still go out and do it. I was talking to someone today who's been in the job probably 7 or 8 years and just sees me as this old woman sat in an office. And then when you start to they were trying to tell me about a role they did and how very difficult it was. And I think it shocked them when I told them I used to do that role as well. So the youth of today.
I mean,
so
I'm intrigued, Wendy. I'm intrigued. Why? Is there somebody you need sorted?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, maybe you might be able to do it yourself, Wendy. You just never know.
Speaking of people I met in the job a long time ago, I've just seen Christine's commented. So when I used to be a dog handler 20 years ago, and Christine looked after the dogs and me.
Yes, because you were a dog handler, weren't you? At one point in your job.
That's one of the many jobs I've done. So that's how Christine and I met. And Christine always gets to the Christmas afternoon tea, so it's always nice to catch up as well. And I hope you're healing well because she'd broken her ankle.
So you were more you've done all your career mainly in uniform, haven't you?
I've been all operational.
My career was mainly in CID. That's where I was. So I was a detective.
Yes.
And Dominique was out. Yeah.
Yes.
Shooting
What's
people.
What's the most exciting?
Can't tell you. Can't tell you.
Thing you've done. Well, probably the best job I did was as a dog handler because you're working with a dog. So I'm not having to work with people Well, you do, but dog handlers are a funny breed. But that was a very nice job. The most challenging job, I used to investigate serious and fatal road traffic collisions. I liked that because it was good for my mathematical brain, but not so good dealing with people.
No, my favourite.
It's
difficult. You can't really say, and you've got to be careful, haven't you, what you're talking about. And
I look back at my most favourite times have not been the jobs I've done, it's been the people I've worked with.
Yes, I would go along with that. And the situations you get yourself into as well, isn't it? I mean, there's parts of, like, my favourite part of the job was I am a bit sad. I really liked interviewing. I really did like interviewing, which was a big, massive part of being a detective.
Yes.
And I used to like a bit like puzzling, isn't it? Putting all the pieces together. Yeah. I used to quite like that, and putting the files to getting the evidence together. I really enjoyed that because you had to get your brain and you had to like follow things through. But yeah, I think you're right. It's the people and the situations that you're in, because it's unless you're in it, you can't explain it to people, can you? Because I always used to describe it. It was like 90% boring, mundane stuff, but then the 10% of that adrenaline kick used to make up for everything else. It's like any job, isn't it? Everything good and bad and boring and not interesting.
Absolutely. But lots of good memories, but mainly around the people I worked with.
Because you had you never thought he was a big dog.
But he wasn't. I mean, no, Chris will tell you, he was not a big dog. He was a shepherd. He was a German shepherd, but compared to some of them.
Yeah, compared to some, he wasn't a massive dog, but he was you knew he was there, shall we say.
He was solid.
Yes, he was solid. He terrified the living daylights out of me.
He was a big softie.
Yeah.
He was a big softie. But
I'm still not keen on shepherds. A couple of bad experiences, but anyway, moving on. Shall we talk about some woolly stuff?
Yes, let's talk some woolly stuff.
I'm going to show you my Stephen West make-along, which is the mystery make-along. I've got one little bit left to do with week 1, because he's obviously released the pattern for week 2 now. So if you don't want to see what week 1 is, although it's been all over social media, look away. I've had a right nightmare.
What's it called?
It's called the MusiKAL.
Oh yeah. I mean, I will remember by the end of it, maybe. But...
Yeah, well, you'll remember, and then I'll forget, won't we? Together we've always said between us, we make one whole person. Right. So it's got brioche knitting in this bit. We've got a bit of eyelets, we've got a bit of lace work, we've got welts. He's literally thrown everything in this.
Yes.
I was doing all right. You needed 2 circular needles, so you are working with 2 circular needles. So I got myself in a little bit of a nightmare. You know what I'm like, tangling stuff up. And on knitting the other night, I dropped some stitches, and of course it was the brioche knitting bit, wasn't it? So I've fudged it a little bit. But you can't really tell.
No,
so you can't. And I mean, it needs blocking and everything, but I'm really enjoying it. So I've got one more of these scallops to do, as he calls them. Right. And then that's week 1. So there was actually quite a bit of...
So it's 1, then 2, then 3.
Well, no, I thought it was that. It went, that's number 1. That's number 2. That's number 3.
Oh.
That's number 4. That's number 5. Honestly, you know what my brain's like for like spatial things. I was really looking at and thinking, I need more pictures. But so that is
the apple looks really, because that was what people chose last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, I am so pleased I put the apple in it, because it really gives it that pop of colour, doesn't it?
Yes.
So the colours in, I'll show you them separately. That's our new colourway that we launched last week. So Swan Lake. You can sort of see it a little bit better there. And then I've got midnight. I've got the navy, cognac, undyed, and then the apple. So that's the that's it. That's the Swan Lake.
Yes.
But I am enjoying it. In the pattern for this week is some fairly straightforward knitting. So I will definitely get caught up for next week. But you know, it's interesting. You're learning stuff all the time when you do these patterns. There's lots of different techniques going on. But yeah, it has blown my mind a little bit with putting things on my left hand side and then on my right hand side, and yeah. Anyway, that's just how my brain works. It doesn't work. I need to see it visually. So I kept having to go on the video and like look at it and go, well, is that in his left hand or is it in his right hand? Which needle is he using now? But I got there.
I mean, that is the one thing, isn't it? He does. I mean, it was about 3 hours long, wasn't it? Last
the
week's
first one was
video.
3 hours 40 minutes.
Yeah.
That's a long time to sit and watch. I was just fast forwarding to the bits where I needed to get to.
Yes.
So,
yeah. Yeah,
so
Chloe's saying looks quite peacock. It does look quite peacock.
It does look like a peacock at the minute, doesn't it?
The colours are very peacocky. Yeah.
Which is good because, like I said last week, I'm channeling my inner Pisces, I think, because they're all very watery blue.
Yeah.
But I'm really happy with it. And I have fudged the bit with the brioche, and you can't really see it because it was on the end of the line. Yeah, there's some bits that feel a bit gappy, but I don't know where it's going. Do you know what I mean? You don't know where I'm picking up from a different point. I'm guessing that that's going to be the bottom, but you never know, do you?
I mean, you would think so. Otherwise, they're going to be upside down or sideways, but you never know.
Yeah, but you don't know whether it's going to have something added on there. We just never know. He always throws in something from the left, doesn't he? So
yeah. I keep seeing comments, and then Julie's saying she's enjoying the make along. Mandy, did you change your colours? Because Mandy was talking last week about maybe changing the colours.
Yeah.
Yeah, those of you that are doing it, are you enjoying it as well? Are you enjoying it, and are you enjoying the colours you've picked?
Because there was a different, if you haven't started it and you're looking and feeling a bit daunted by it, there is a garter stitch option if you're not used to brioche. Because brioche, not the bun, it is like double knitting. You like knitting it one way and then you slide the stitches back down and you knit it again. So if you've never done it before, it's actually quite a good pattern to learn because it's only 2-colour brioche and there's no increases in it either. So it's a good one to be learning.
I've just seen Mandy saying with the garter, there's just one needle, fortunately. So she's not messing around with 2 needles. And she's just started the 4th and the 2nd clue looks good. She's changed 2 of them much better.
Oh, good. It's only because I do get in a tangle. I had 2 balls of wool attached all the time and then 2 loose needles. It was never going to end well, really, was it? You know, it was always going to go.
Yeah.
I was going to get a bit messy, but I just got. It was even worse.
Needle stoppers on the.
I did. I had needle stoppers on, and I still got myself in the right tangle because it was like I was manoeuvring and twisting. Anyway, I'm sure everybody else is managing much better than I did. So what you been up to then?
Oh, all right. I've no idea. I can't see. Yeah, I can.
Can we see your cardigan on? Are you able to stand up without being indecent?
Yeah. I've got 2 garments finished. I mean, if I stand up too far, you'll just see rubbish pyjama bottoms. But
that cardigan's absolutely beautiful.
I mean,
don't stand on the chair. Oh, for crying out loud!
I mean, look, it's a really, really nice length.
That's beautiful.
Really, really nice length. The sleeves look. I mean, the sleeves are just squishy and perfect. It fits beautifully. So it's all blocked. Oh, I can't get in now. It's all blocked and sewn in and wearable.
It looks really, really nice.
Sorry, I'm knocking the camera. So it's the Harvest Cardigan by Tin Can Knit. It's an Aran weight cardigan. I did it in double knit. I just went up a size. I did a large, and it fits absolutely fine.
Looks really nice. The colour looks stunning in it.
521 grams. Paso Doble and Midnight. Yeah, I really, really like it. Oh, I've just seen a pull. It's fine. So I really, really like it. But it is exactly what I thought it'd be, like a proper put your pyjamas on, put it on over the top and wear it in the winter. That's not to say I won't go out in it, but it really just feels like
a nice comfy
comfy, particularly with long sleeves, and the thumb holes I added because I do like a thumb hole. So It was finished last week, but not blocked, so blocked and ready. And then this week we've got this one.
Yay!
Off the needles.
Have you worked out what it looks like yet?
Blocked.
Are you still thinking it's like the take of Paddington when the sock gets in the? Do you think that's
I don't know. I'll wear it next week. It fits really nicely. I do like it. I do like it.
But
I absolutely love this, and I like this.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think I need to put it on with jeans.
And wear it.
And wear it.
Yeah, yeah. It is beautiful.
To wear it with. So it's the Ink and Brass by Dani Sunshine. It's the second time I've knit this in vivid orange and navy.
I love it. I love the colours.
I do like it. In fact, it's still slightly damp because it's been
really good
in the house to dry. But the sleeves are longer than the original one, but I had to finish on an orange because I didn't want the cuffs in orange.
Yeah.
But they're fine, but they are slightly longer. And it's not quite as long as the original because of the way the stripes fell.
Yeah.
But it still fits nicely. So I will put it on next week and I will wear it. But it weighs quite a bit less than the original. So that one only weighs 289 grams.
No way. 289 grams for a big jumper like that?
For a full long sleeved jumper, I've still got all of that left. I've not weighed it, but I've just weighed the jumper. Whereas the original was 320 something grams.
I mean, magic. I mean, Anita, it's no point in telling Dominique about a children's movie because she'll not have a flipping clue what you're talking about.
Well, I have heard of Ratatouille, but I've never seen it.
You look like I can't. Does he wear a stripy jumper?
He must do.
Does he wear? I'm going to have a look.
I've not seen it.
I mean, Ratatouille. Ratatouille movie. I mean, he hasn't got a jumper on the picture I'm looking at.
I do like it. I am pleased with it.
I mean, or is she just being personal, saying that you look like Ratatouille?
Well, quite possibly.
I mean, explain more, Anita. I can't see him in a jumper. Does he wear a jumper?
Wendy said she thinks it's a cricket tie. I think it could be something like that. Like I said,
cricket
like
or rugby.
A rugby shirt or a sporting thing, or I do think with the right, if I can get a white shirt underneath it, I think it will look nice.
I mean, Anita, I'm just very confused, but I mean, if that's what you think it looks like. I'm just now, I can't prop my phone up now. Hang on a minute, let me get my phone propped up. Right, there we go.
But I will wear it. It fits really nice, and I will definitely wear it.
I have said you'll be wearing it, won't you? You'll be stood next to something and go, oh my God, that's what it is.
And I don't like it as much as the original. And I think I'm always comparing it to the original.
Yeah. And
it's really difficult when you do something that you really, really like. So you think, I'm going to do it again. And I kept picking colours that were similar to the original. And I thought, well, I can't do that because why am I knitting an almost carbon copy? So I'll do something different. I like it.
And you like your stripes, don't you?
I do like stripes.
Stripes.
I do like stripes.
Last week, I just want to tell you, because it wasn't on my bucket list, but something I always wanted to do. I went to see Matthew Bourne.
Oh, yeah.
Swan Lake. It was the 30th anniversary of it. Oh, my God. I've always wanted to see it. I remember seeing Swan Lake as a small child, the original, you know, like the traditional one. But I'd always wanted to see the Matthew Bourne, and I don't know why. Well, I know why, because David would never go. That's one thing for sure. So Grace went with me, and we absolutely loved it. It was amazing. If you've seen it, you'll know what I mean. It was the noises that the dancers made. they were just like big swans. I can't describe it. It was so mesmerising. It was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. So we saw that at Wimbledon Theatre. Yeah, really amazing. So that was one thing that I was able to tick off my list. So next is I want to go and see Johannes in Kinky Boots next year.
Oh yes.
I bet that'll be really good. So yes, so I think the tour might have finished now, or was there another? I think this weekend might have been the last one. But I think we resurrect it every so often, do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And do it. But yeah, it was absolutely amazing. You'd have been no good, Dominique. There was too much body sweat.
No.
Too much naked men body sweat. But it was quite amusing because we were sat next to some youngish children with the father, and the little girl kept asking, "Daddy, what's that all about?" And he just kept saying, I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. It was quite funny. So me and Grace were like giggling a little bit at it. Rhubarb and custard. I mean, it's just anything stripy now. You're just coming out with, aren't you? You're just coming out with anything stripy.
The MCC tie, which is actually yellow and red. Yeah, that's probably what it is. But
yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
So that was my weekend last weekend. That's why I didn't really get much knitting done. But I've had a bit of a productive day, all because of my brain's gone. Kathy last night on knitting.
Oh yes.
Kathy and her mum were talking about they'd been to the bakery. Kathy lives in New England in America, and Massachusetts, and they'd been to the bakery and they'd come home with some cakes called hermit bars, hermit cookies, whatever they were. And we were like, what are they? What are they about? So Kathy was trying to describe them to us. That she said they had fruit in, and they were like brown, and eventually molasses in it, dates possibly, and it sounded really, really tasty. Dominique found a recipe, so we realised, look, Kathy, look what I've made today. Oh my God.
I mean, they've got, well, like everything, there was just loads of recipes. And we started with dates. There was only one I found with dates in, none of the others had, but they'd all got cinnamon, cloves, ginger, and nutmeg. Yeah. Oh, no, they've not got ginger, the ones I found, but just think Christmas spices. And raisins and dark brown sugar and molasses. And I found a recipe. So I looked at a couple of recipes and I sort of made my own up. Do you know what I mean? But I did find one from Good Housekeeping, which is called the Hermit Cookie Square. And I sort of used that and changed it. So it just, I mean, I love fruitcake. I adore fruitcake. And it's like fruitcake. Yeah. But it's got the consistency of a brownie. You know, like that clagginess. Can you see? Yes. Oh my God. You could see all the pictures. They looked. It's just got that squishy squid. Yeah. Right. So I made it, and in mine I put dates in it because I needed to use some dates up. It said on the recipe I had to use dark treacle. I used normal treacle, you know what I mean? Normal golden syrup. So basically, it was butter, dark brown sugar, treacle, your spices. I keep saying golden syrup because Caroline will tell you off. Yeah, it's treacle. I didn't have any mixed spices, so I just mixed up. I didn't want to go and buy anything extra, so I just mixed up ginger and cinnamon, like Christmassy things. 1 egg, raisins, medjool dates, and self-raising flour, and literally just like you would make just mix up your butter and your sugar and stuff. Chuck your flour in, chuck your egg in, chuck your flour in, bung it in the oven. Oh my God, I can't tell you how nice it is. You know, because with going away, I don't normally make a Christmas cake now. This would do me instead of a Christmas cake. The taste. Kathy's had got like sugar on the top. These were still a bit warm. So if I put it on, it was just going to soak into it, so I didn't have time to make it. But they are. I can seriously recommend it. So the recipe I used was based loosely on the Good Housekeeping Hermit Cookie Square recipe, and all I did was just add some dates into it,
and I used dark sugar instead of light sugar because I didn't have any, and I didn't have the dark treacle, but I used golden syrup.
I think you could use a sponge cake recipe, chuck in raisins, all the spices, and instead of using caster sugar, it's that kind of thing, wasn't it? All the recipes I found, but it just got us. It started a conversation with Kathy. Had got a mum staying with her as well, so they were both asking questions, like about the differences, because we don't really have. Well, we obviously do have molasses, but we don't use it. Whereas they're like, well, what's dark treacle? What's black treacle? What's golden syrup? What's clotted cream? Because they don't have clotted. So very difficult then to try and. We were trying to describe what we have in the UK compared to what they have in the US. It was a really interesting conversation.
But if you do like that fruit cake and you like that sort of claggy texture, it was so quick to make. Do you know what I mean? It was it, and you could just shove anything. If you wanted cherries in, you could put whatever in. I think.
Yes.
It was just it's such a nice recipe. So yeah, but very, very Moorish. In fact, you could even probably eat it with custard.
Yes.
You know, like it's a bit of a fruit pudding.
You could have it as a pudding, yeah.
So I made them. I made them, Kathy, and I agree with what you're saying. They are delicious. They are really nice, and not mega sweet, even with all that sugar in. I think the fruit knocks it back a bit.
Yes, because they were described as like more bitter, weren't they? It was a recipe from the 1800s. We learned all sorts.
Yeah, we did. We learned all sorts.
We learned all sorts.
Yeah, very nice. It's nice to try different things, because when we were in lockdown in one of our knitting groups, we worked our way through old-fashioned recipes in the B-row book, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So it's good to try different things, and that is very, very yummy. So thank you for that, Kathy. I think that might go in my recipe book to keep. But when I'm feeling like, oh, really could eat some Christmas cake, but I haven't got any.
That's right, because Kathy was saying, when do you start making your Christmas cake? What do you feed it? What stir up Sunday? What's the difference between a Christmas cake and a Christmas pudding? And we were just like, just keep putting alcohol in everything, it's fine. And then she said, and then do you set it on fire? Yeah, cover it in alcohol and burn it. And then cover it in butter. Yeah, but it's got to have brandy in it. We just sounded like alcoholics.
It was quite amusing, wasn't it?
Yeah, so, it was really nice.
Have you got anything else to show us then?
Yes, I have. I've got one other piece of knitting, and that's it.
Okay.
Haven't you got some more knitting to show?
I've got some more knitting, yeah.
Right, go on. Do you want to show us that? Or
yeah. I've got it here. So I have cast on, because after seeing Dominique in her Paso Doble, so I got the double knit Paso Doble, and I'm using it with the yak silk Plum. I absolutely love it. I mean, you wouldn't think they go together, but there is actually, when you look, that purple is actually in it. Weird how it's created by it. So I'm doing the Cara tank top that I've made before. So it's mosaic knitting. So if I pull it a little bit, you can see it.
Yes,
I'm loving how the colours are going together. Like I say here, look, you can see it like morphs into the purpley colours.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that there was that much purple in it until you start knitting it with purple. It's really weird.
But there is no purple in
I know.
It's magic.
I mean? It's magic how the colours have combined. So that is by Purl and Jane, the pattern. So I've just cast that on. And that's been my breather in between trying to do the brioche bit. So that's been my knitting.
Yeah, it's really strange because where the charcoal is, there doesn't look like there's much of a contrast. And then in the red, you see,
I know.
You see a lot more of a contrast, can't you?
But you can see sort of in this bit here, you can see how much pink there is in it.
Magic.
Can you see? It's magic. And that's obviously the charcoal mixing with the red, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Beautiful. And it feels so nice, this silk. Really,
and the
really
charcoal
nice.
does lean towards
purple tinge to it, doesn't it, on the tone?
Yeah, it does.
So I'm really liking that. So I've I think I'm doing a size 2, and I'm actually using the size needles that it said. So, but it is a piece one. It's not knitting around.
Oh, yeah.
The second size on the pattern,
No,
Dominique.
I was thinking size 2 needles.
No.
You were showing needles and you'd said size 2, and in my brain, I was like...
Sorry, no.
No, it was me. It was the way I interpreted it.
So, yeah, that's a really nice, simple, because you don't have to look at the pattern, because you're just doing mosaic, and because it's in the brick, you know it comes, so you just keep going till you get to the armholes. So,
and that's a piece, isn't it? Front and back.
And just to show that that's my socks, I'm doing 2 at a time socks in the Paso Doble as well. Mine look really pink, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
They look really pink.
Although there is quite a bit of pink in my sleeves.
Yeah. It's just, that seems so, I mean, it's
just the way...
Magic.
It's just the way it pulls and...
So I'm about ready to put the heel in. Although I still haven't caught up on Strictly. Weird, I normally like watching it, but doesn't seem to have grabbed me this year.
Well, I've been like that with Bake Off. This is the first year I've not watched Bake Off because it started. It overlapped with the Sewing Bee. I was watching the Sewing Bee.
Yeah.
And I've just not started it. So it's strange you miss things.
I've just caught up on it today. I was 2 weeks behind, so I've just caught up on it today. So I was watching it and then thought, I need to go make those cookie, candy, coffee, chocky bars. So, yeah.
Good evening, Janet. Janet's saying she's late because she's on a week's quilting retreat.
Oh, nice.
That sounds like fun. I was going to say, where is that?
Yeah, where's that at, Janet?
And are you quilting with sewing machines or are you hand quilting?
Oh, all the questions. I can't read. Oh, I see. It's popping up. I see what it is. Yeah, a message coming through. Yeah, where is it, Janet? Where are you at your quilting? Because Hemswell used to have a sewing retreat, didn't they? People would go and do a sewing retreat up there. Northampton.
Very nice.
Is it the new sewing machine one, or is it?
Because that's why it's because the ladies at Hemswell, because they were always in the week before us. Not that we ever saw them, but the staff would say they brought all the sewing machines and obviously tables and things set up.
Yeah.
I mean, you can take the machine anyway, can't you? But it's not quite as portable as your... Well, I say it's not quite as portable as your knitting, but the amount of knitting people bring on the retreat, it is a car full, so it's not that portable.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
it is portable. You just need to do about 4 trips.
Yeah.
Is that all your clothes? No. The clothes are in a bag this big.
Yeah.
All the projects are in a suitcase that you'd go on holiday for a fortnight.
Ah, right. Oh, it is machine quilting. Very good.
Oh, just finished a quilt you've been working on for 18 months. You'll have to share that, Janet.
Yes. In the Knit and
Natter page.
Yeah, be nice to see.
We'd all like to see. Yeah.
Do you like?
Don't think the Knit and Natter page you can only share knitting or crochet.
The only thing that we ask, and it is in the questions when you join our Knit and Natter, it's if you want to sell something, it's not really for that.
No.
Or charity things. But if there is something and you're not sure, just message us, because we do share patterns and other people's patterns and tell you about other things. So we're happy to do that, but we do have to just be careful.
Yeah, we don't want it just to become it's more a look what I've made.
Yes, we're all interested to see what you've bought, what you're making.
Yes.
And even not just sewing, not just knitting, crocheting, food as well, cooking and different things, anything.
Yes.
While I'm not like the new friend.
Oh, very nice.
That's Victoria's fault.
What's it made from?
Made from something very heavy because it's a doorstop.
Oh, it's a doorstop.
It's a spooky doorstop.
I've got to be honest, it doesn't look that spooky.
It's a cute ghost, isn't it?
It looks fluffy. It looks teddy bear fluffy.
It is teddy bear fluffy.
Yes.
But that's Victoria's fault because she was sending me images of things that she'd found in the range.
Right.
So I did have to go in, and then I happened to buy Hello Autumn sign, and I saw that ghost. But but I thought it was apt because I took it with me to the scary castle I stayed in.
Right.
That was the only ghost I saw. I didn't see any others.
Oh,
that was a bit heavy.
Are we doing retreats next year? Yes, Wendy, we're doing retreats.
Yes.
And we're doing afternoon teas. We will have dates.
Shortly.
Yeah, we will have the dates fairly soon. But it's normally September we do them for the following year. So watch this space.
Yeah.
Jane's saying she might need to give it a go, but she missed it somehow. What did you miss, Jane? The trouble is the comments are slightly delayed, so we've moved on to something else. It could have been your Cara top.
Or it could have been. It
might not have been.
Yeah, what was it? Love that pattern, very snuggly. Oh, the Cara pattern.
Cara, yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice pattern. Yeah, and
it's a very you pattern, Jane.
Yeah, Jane, who writes the pattern, she's got some lovely patterns. Yeah, very nice patterns. I've knit it before. I don't know if you can remember. I did it in the petrol colour, and then the greens I got in my beehive yarn last year from my advent.
Yes.
Yeah, so I do like it. It's a nice top. But I do keep looking at Swan Lake and thinking I would like to make another calico out of that, because it's so, I love my calico. I do seem to, I've been wearing it quite a lot and thinking I really need to crack on and make another one, because I can't keep wearing the same one over and over again.
It does seem to be those people that have made it, because Anita was wearing hers at the Crafternoon tea. Those that have made it really seem to like it.
It's really nice to wear.
You really like yours, don't you?
And Liz had hers on today. Yeah, so I do need, I've got some navy, so I do need to, you know, when I find enough time in the day to do some more knitting, I can make another one. So what were you going to show us then?
Well, funny you should say about you liked it so much you made another one. I've cast something on. I decided I'd got, in a bag, I'd got 8 single skeins. 6 100-gram skeins and 2 50-gram skeins that I was going to do a flax or something similar. I really liked Claire's idea. She's doing Le Pouf, and she's doing like colours 1 and 2, and then she's holding 2 strands of colour 1 together, then she's holding colour 1 and 2, then 2 and 3, and I thought that's what I'm going to do because they're all the same. And so they've been in a bag ready for me to do that for ages. Anyway, I decided to change my mind. I thought I would just cast on another Harvest. So I've cast on another Harvest cardigan.
In Nessie?
No, in all of my single skein.
Oh, do you know what? That looks just like Nessie.
Well, it's funny because as I was knitting it, I thought, it's not on yak, but it looked like Nessie.
Yeah.
So that is, I'm holding olive yak all the way through. That's my second strand, because I'll show you, they're all...
Hold it up again, hold it up again.
They're all, not surprisingly, they're all my colours, and a lot of them have got green.
No way, that looks like flipping Nessie.
So that is... Oh, it's there. So the top one is Snuggly Stars Tropical Rainbow. It was a self-striping sock set held with...
So it's really knocked it back, hasn't it?
Olive yak.
Yeah, knocked the colour back.
And then you'll just be able to see it's just changed.
Oh, yeah.
So I've now just changed it to...
No.
That.
No.
Which is... another 50-gram sock set, a felt fusion called Pretty Pink Poly Sock Set. So that...
We've said this before, haven't we? When you add a solid colour to it, creates that bonk. That's why it's always good when you've got like a load of skeins that are like really brightly colours and you're not sure what to do with them, hold them with the colour, because it completely tones it down and it changes the effect. I love it.
That's coming next.
Yeah, that's pretty. Oh.
Then that. I mean, they're all of a similar.
Yeah, they're all your colours, aren't they?
Yeah, they are all my colours. And then if I get to them, I think these are much too light, but the greens.
Oh no, they'd be nice with the olive in.
With the olive, it might work, but I'm not sure how. This was 520 grams, so I could do. Well, the first two I've got to do 50 grams off because they're only 50-gram sock sets. But after that, let's see. So
nice.
I thought about blending it, but then I thought with the olive, I'm not sure it really matters.
No, like you say, you can put any colours together, can't you? As long as you keep that one colour going all the way through it, it works.
It's really difficult. I kept looking at the one I've done first, and I thought, oh, I should keep that because I like that colourway, but all I've got is that, which is like the
Can you hear
bright
that? I'm sorry.
pink.
I don't know what the hell he's doing through there.
Can't hear anything.
Good. All that means saw's going.
I've not done a contrast band this time because it's gonna be
changing.
Kind of fading or whatever you want to call it all the way through it.
I love it.
So the only thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to try and have the sleeves match.
All right, is he going down?
Because I did think I could just pick one of the skeins and the sleeves could be the same. But I think I'm going to do the sleeves as I go down. But watch this space. But I love this so much. I just thought, as soon as it was off the needles, I thought I'm going to cast on another one. And I went into my bag, this bag. Oh. My dinner lady's bag. Because that's where I'd got them all. And I thought, well, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, nice.
And I was umming and ahhing what to hold them with, and then I'd got 3/4 of a thing of olive yak, and I thought that because they're all got greens in, so that's what it's going to go with. So
beautiful.
Yeah, another Harvest. It's going to be completely different, but I love it so much. So the only difference I've done this time, I'm doing exactly the same size, but it should be done on a 4 and a 5, and I've gone up and I'm doing it on a 4.5 and a 5.5.
Right.
Because I think when you hold 2 4-ply, you don't get the bounce of knitting a double knit. So this really has just that bounce of a double knit, and I think holding 2 4-ply when I've done it before, it gives you a much stiffer fabric.
Yeah.
So I've gone up from a 4 to a 5, 4.5, 5 to a 5.5, and it's giving it a really nice
just
fabric.
To loosen it up a bit.
Yes. So that's the only difference I've done, because I still wanted that bounce and squishiness rather than the stiffness that you can get when you hold 2 4-plies together. All different bases. Some are yak, some are not. I think one's a sparkle. It doesn't matter to me. They're all going in. So yeah, that is. I've never done it before. I've never finished something, or I don't think I have. Excuse me. Finished something and then gone straight in and cast another one on. But this I had to. So
Janet's saying, how much of the olive do you think you'll use? How much did you say that cardigan?
Well, this weighs 520 grams, so 250 grams.
3 balls you probably need, wouldn't you?
Yeah, so I've got 3/4 of a ball-ish. I didn't weigh it, and I've dyed 2.
I was going to say, did you need me to have a look in my stash? Because I probably had some.
No, I dyed 2. And actually, they're fairly close. But I thought that even if they're slightly different, you're not going to tell with everything in it. So I would think, I mean, 260 grams is half of what this one was. So you would think that. And I won't be able to tell you at the end either, Janet, because I didn't weigh what I started with. But Yeah,
Nice.
I've got 2 brand new ones, and I had probably 3/4 of one or half of one.
Yeah.
That should just be enough.
Good.
So, yeah, Janet, it was Claire that gave me the idea. I've got so many, having gone to shows and just seen things and gone, that's really pretty, I've got to have it. I have stopped doing that now, or most of the time. But then you just end up with 8 single skeins.
Yeah. They're
all a similar colour because of the colours you go for, so the colours you're drawn to, and what do you do with them? And I mean, watch this space. It might not work, but I think it will.
We've talked about that before. I've started now that if I do buy a hand dyed or some colour, I buy 2 because then I know at least I can get a jumper out of it. Do you know what I mean? You can get a garment. You can get. It's much easier, isn't it, than having loads of single skeins that are lovely that you look at and go, why the hell? What am I going to put it with? What am I going to make?
Unless you know what
you're
going to do with it. Yeah. But I suppose, well, for me, there's only so many single skein shawls I can do.
Yeah.
And some of these are so pretty, I don't want them in a skein.
And if you just put them together on their own, they wouldn't go particularly well, would they? But because you're pulling them together with one different colour, it makes a massive difference.
Yes. Yeah. So putting anything together with a solid colour, whether it's dyed or undyed, it covers a multitude of sins. You can get away with all sorts of things. So yeah, so I'd got, in the space of 2 or 3 days, I'd got 2 garments off the needles, which has freed me up. I mean, I've got other things that I could have cast on or should be doing, but I've just cast that straight on. So watch this space. And I'm using up a load of stash.
Good.
Which is always good.
Julie's just said, and does anyone else have an exciting job that interrupts your creative time?
Oh, good question.
Yeah. What jobs have you all got? You know a bit about us.
Or how do you
fit it in?
Yeah, how do you fit it in? The reason I say that is because I'd not read the comment and I thought you said Julia had asked that, not Julie, because we know that Julia catches the bus to work and she likes knitting on the bus on the way to work. I'm guessing on the way back as well, Julia, but
yeah.
So yeah, how do you find time?
Do you find it, do you try and fit it in? Do you try and give yourself? I do. I mean, I'll do a bit of knitting when we run Knitting Natters, because obviously I do 2 Zooms during the day and then we do 1 on an evening. Yeah. So that's like 3 lots. Sometimes don't get a huge amount done, but, and then normally it's on an evening that I would sit and do knitting if I was watching something or listening to a book, or that's usually where I do mine. Or if I'm a passenger in the car, I'll knit.
Mine is, I normally do 1 knit and natter, daytime knit and natter a week because I'm at work for the other.
Yeah.
And in an evening, but not every evening, I either sit down and pick my knitting up and knit straight away, or I sit down and don't have the energy to do, even though it's sat next to me. Yeah. If I don't pick it up straight away, I can just sit and not do anything. So a lot of mine is at a weekend, normally watching sport on the telly. Yeah,
mine's normally from about 7:30-ish. That's when I would get my knitting out and I'd do a couple of hours knitting.
And mine is normally I walk in the door and have to do it at 5:30, because if I leave it any later, I get too tired and can't be bothered. Yeah, so
after I've eaten, and I'll just sit down and then just do.
I always have something in my car, so I've got out of the habit, but I used to at work go and sit in the car in my lunch hour and knit in my lunch hour. But I've not done that for a long time.
Oh, it's interesting finding out. Janet's well, we know Wendy. You've just got the perfect career, haven't you? Because you're
Wendy's a crochet designer, so it's her job as well.
Janet's an insurance broker. Yeah, I can imagine that does interrupt. Yeah. Julie is the knitting ninja on the bus as an occupational therapist.
Yeah.
I have the whole summer on gardening leave and I've just dropped into a redundant state. Wow, That sounds like an exciting branch manager of a bakery coffee shop. Oh, do you get... Oh, when you're not at work. I thought I'd read that you get it when you're at work. Have we designed the KAL for next year? Would be nice to do a mix of yarn held with colours together like Dominique. We're on it. It's already sorted, but we'll add that to the list.
Yeah, we will add that to the list.
Yeah, we have got something in the pipeline that we did say we would let you know about for our make-along that starts in January.
Yes.
And in between everything else, while waiting for spuds, that's very dedicated.
Yeah, we see. It's funny because when I've had like my Musselburgh, I sometimes have that on I live by myself, so it's easier. Sometimes I have that on the kitchen worktop, and I would, if I'm waiting for the kettle, or even if it's 30 stitches, if it's easy accessible, I would do that on something as easy as that, but not a big project.
I don't like sitting down and doing a bit. It's like when I'm winding wool, I would never sit and knit, because I don't like to just like pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down. I can't do anything like that. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So, I like that. I like that, Chloe. Going into this spooky, jump out of your skin month. What phobias do you have? I mean, I like Halloween. I mean, I do like a good horror movie. But my main phobia that I have, I don't like snakes. I love spiders. I don't mind them. Don't mind anything else. Don't like snakes. That's about my biggest phobia. Dominique, on the other hand, probably has a list this long.
Yeah, well, I'll come to that. I'm just still getting everyone. So Lisa's quality and inspection coordinator, knitting in the evenings. Anita's an occupational health advisor. She makes herself do 30 minutes a night. Karen's a retired speech language pathologist. She knits wherever she am. I took her knitting into Costco last week.
Sounds like you. Sounds like you, Dominique.
I mean, I will take it, and I will take mine out and about in lots of places. My biggest phobias. Well, my biggest phobia is moths, because that's a real and present danger. So I really don't like frogs, but actually, how often do you come across a frog? So
just in your garden, not that often, but yes, not that often.
I think I've come across one once or twice in the garden, but you can avoid them. Moths, anything that moves irrationally, anything that makes you jump, balloons,
loud noises.
Yeah.
It is strange, isn't it? What are yours? I mean,
but it is moths.
Chloe,
I had my first huge spider the other day in the bath, and I used to freak out. Now, as long as they're not in the bedroom above the bed, there's a bathroom that's been in the. There's a spider that's been in the bathroom for about 6 weeks, but it's only that big.
Yeah.
And
it knows to leave you alone.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, moths. No,
I'm with you, Julie. Michael McIntyre. Yeah, there's something about that man. He just makes my skin crawl as well.
No, I quite like him.
Oh, that's interesting, because you see, the reason I don't like snakes is because of the way they move, because they haven't got legs. Isn't that weird? Where spiders and things and mice and rats don't bother me. I wouldn't like to say I would enjoy being like piled on top of me, but they don't bother me. I'm not bothered by them.
Yeah, but snakes don't bother me.
Snakes, it's when they do that rearing up and then they lunge at you with them big.
Yeah. I read that wrong, in as much as Karen saying, no, sorry, not Karen, Mimi saying legs bother me. So I thought she meant as in human legs, not legs on.
Some people don't like feet.
No. I mean, the other thing I don't like is
people
touching me. That's a bit of a phobia, but
feathers.
Jane's moths.
Birds. Yes, I knew you don't like birds, Lisa.
I was at work on nights once, and a moth stopped me getting into a room to get the car keys, and I had to just stop and ask a probationer to go into a room and get the car keys for me, and he must have thought I was setting him up or pranking him, because he must have just thought, we'll just go and get. I couldn't go in.
I always know when Dominique's had an episode and there's pans outside of a house where she's trapped things and they've been left outside.
Oh. Yeah, see, moths, there's quite a lot of people moths.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. Vanessa don't like moths either.
Lucy was weeding and I thought she said she was at a wedding then, but she was weeding and a frog jumped out of me. Yeah.
Yeah, moths is quite a common thing then, isn't it?
It is.
I was chased round Museum Gardens by a peacock. Yeah, I mean, peacocks can be they're a bit like swans, aren't they? They can be very temperamental.
Daddy Longlegs. I don't think I liked Daddy Longlegs when I was younger, but they don't bother me now. Yeah, I mean, if you can hear a spider, then there's something wrong. Yeah, see, moths has been the most.
It has. Moths has been the most.
Yeah.
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 And propellers.
And Kathy, we were talking about earlier, she's got a real problem with turkeys. And they are a big problem. Wild turkeys in Massachusetts.
Not the little ones we know here in the UK.
No.
These are like pterodactyls, because we've seen photos of them, haven't we? They're literally like those velociraptors running around in blooming...
It just made me, when I read peacocks, I was thinking, yeah, I mean, these turkeys would have made peacocks look like little ducklings. They were enormous.
Yeah, I mean, Florida, you've got all those creepy crawly thingies and things with big teeth there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're properly dangerous.
Properly dangerous.
You've got a right to be scared of
exactly.
Things like
there
that.
Is a good reason for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fairly straightforward. I don't like snakes. Not good with heights, but that's only because it makes me feel a bit dizzy. But I have been better. I will go up things now and I will walk because my dizziness is a bit better than it used to be. But yeah, I'm
geese. Yeah, I've never been chased by geese, but I'm wary.
Geese are good for a lot of farmers have them, don't they? As
guard animals.
Guard animals, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
geese
beaks.
Are vicious.
They are the beaks like flipping emu, isn't it? Snappy little things. The same with swans. It's that noise they make, isn't it? That it's
and they're big.
They are
you don't
big.
think they're that big until you get up close to them, and then you think, well, they really are quite big.
Oh, you see, I'm like that with snakes, Beverly. I can't watch them if something comes on the television. I really can't watch them. Or if I opened a book or something and it was in it, I'm don't like it.
Yeah.
Oh no! 12 foot long. If I saw that in the no.
I mean, when you say 12 foot long, I'm assuming they were quite
fat.
The girth was quite big.
Did it
because
go ba-dump when you went over it? Oh, you see, it's making my skin go already. I've been no good. Yeah, I remember once we went on holiday. Can't remember where it was. It was somewhere very hot. I think it was Cuba. And we were I was walking back to my room along the path in the hotel grounds, and I walked round and I just looked up, just looked up and thought, oh, isn't that pretty? What's that in the trees? Bloody snakes hanging in the trees. I couldn't walk. I couldn't go out of the room for ages because I was absolutely. It's going to fall on my head. Oh my God! Never mind. They're in the trees. They're going to fall on the floor, aren't they? I had to be escorted everywhere. I couldn't go anywhere on my own because I was terrified of these bloody snakes hanging in the trees. What's that all about?
Well, they do though, don't they?
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. They have them big teeth. Yeah, that's what I don't like when you see that. Like I say, when they rear up and. Bleh.
You see, we're not alone.
I'd rather meet a crocodile than a snake, if I had to.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd want to pick a snake up, but
why would anybody want to pick a snake up? They're not cuddly, are they? They're not cuddly.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is, snakes don't bother me. I'm not sure I'd want to pick one up, but I saw one not that long ago, didn't I, in the woods?
Yeah.
No.
That's my fear, going for a walk. And there's a place in Lincoln where all the adders are, where the nests are, and I refuse to go there at certain times of the year and walk.
Yeah.
Because they'll just come and just Again, I've watched too many horror movies. That's what it is, I think. So thanks for that.
There you go.
Now I'll not sleep all night. I start walking.
Yeah, Lucy said stop walking across the field. Well, and that's why I'm always boiling hot, because in the summer I can't have my windows open. You can have them open during the day, but as soon as it starts to get to anywhere near dusk, everything has to be shut up. So,
not for the adders, but for the moths.
But for the moths, not for the adders, yeah. Or a leech.
I mean, I wouldn't particularly like having a leech put on me, but they don't bother me. They're a bit like slugs, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't particularly like them, you know, where they're used in treatments. Yeah, that.
No.
I mean, we've got onto a right subject here. Thank you. I'd pick a snake over Well, I don't think that I would. I think I'd have to grit my teeth and listen to Michael McIntyre. It's his hair. It's all that flopping about.
Yeah, no, that
we saw him when we went to. I always remember it went to Harry Potter, the studios, the Warner Brothers studios, and he was there with his family. Oh my God! Did you think there's something there?
Something just.
I'll come and rescue you, dear.
Something just made a noise.
What sort of noise? Was it Michael McIntyre in your cupboard?
It sounded like something falling over, but there's nothing there to fall over.
Yeah, so he was there, and he was just the same. I thought maybe it won't be the same. He was like flopping about with his hair. Anyway.
I've just seen Wendy said she had a photo with a python when she was about 10. Very good.
I mean, why?
Well.
Oh dear, pick a snake. That's made me laugh. Pick a snake. Is there any particular reason? What's done it for you with Michael McIntyre? It's his hair for me, and the way he bobs about. I don't know what it is. It just irritates me. Weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well.
Well, there you go. I mean, thanks for the question. Was that Wendy started that? Let's blame Wendy.
Surely you shouldn't be admitting that. Because if something happens to him, you know we'll be coming for you.
Oh, no, sorry, it was Chloe. It was Chloe asked that. Sorry, Wendy. I was blaming you, but it wasn't. It was...
Why?
Chloe.
Is it something he did? Was it something he was in? Is it something... Does he remind you of somebody?
Strange, isn't it?
It is weird how you can just get that repellence.
Yes.
Somebody. Mine's not that bad. I just find him... I don't particularly like watching him. Yeah. Strange, isn't it? It is very odd.
Strange. Very strange.
Well, I think we've covered all sorts of blooming topics there, haven't we?
Yeah.
Is there anything else anybody wants to ask before we disappear at 7:10? I daren't ask. I mean...
Yeah. Let's save it for next week.
Yes, save it for next week. If you've got any ideas in your head, just write them down. Because there's been some good questions. What I need you to do is just have a little think about it, Julian. Just try and make a list of when it started and what it was. Very funny. Right.
We're not even at Halloween. We've only just got into October. But there you go.
Everybody else is worried about Michael Myers turning up, and you're more worried about Michael McIntyre. You see, I only managed to get like half a question, Nita. I couldn't understand what your question was about. I did ask, when do you decide if whips... It came through as half and it didn't finish, so I didn't understand.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I'm sorry.
Mine is just if I'm bored of it. If I think it's been in the bag and I'm not working on it, there's a reason why, and that's usually why mine gets pulled out. But I am quite ruthless with mine.
So Anita's saying, when do you decide if a whip needs to be tinked? And
tinked
when you say
pulled out,
you mean pulled out and the yarn repurposed?
Yeah.
For me, I have got better, but I still need to. I can't work on a WIP. I normally work on something and put it to one side and then don't go back to it. And then 6 months later, I think, why have I never gone back to this? I'm never going to finish it.
Yeah.
So normally mine's because I've got bored of it halfway through making it, but not intentionally thought, I'm never going to knit that again, or it's normally knitting. But if I knit something and made mistakes and thought, this is not recoverable, I need to pull it out,
Yeah.
I have to give myself a little bit of time, because I find it hard when I've spent hours working on something. Like we've just said, I don't have that much time to craft, to then go, I've spent all week or a month on this and now it needs to rip out. So then I have to just leave it until I'm mentally prepared to rip it all out. But normally it's because I've moved on to something else, because I've fallen out of love with it.
Yeah.
But I've got better, because I used to have so many WIPs on the go. It happened regularly. Whereas now I try and focus on 2 or 3 at a time, so it doesn't happen much anymore with me.
No, I've done that, Chloe. I've been nearly finished things and I just don't like them, so they get pulled out. If I fall out of love with them, or it's just not giving me any joy, then they get pulled out straight away. I don't really have that many things. I always have a few things because I'm not very good at sticking to one thing. I do have quite a few things on the go, but I will work on them. Socks I don't count because they're always something I've got just handy. But other things, when I've had enough of them, they just do get pulled out. And then I reuse the yarn waiting for it to be decided.
Yeah, Chloe's saying when it doesn't bring joy to knit. Michael McIntyre, the comedian. Yes, Michael McIntyre, the comedian.
Yes, of course. People in America might be thinking, who on earth are we talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lucy, Lucy's saying, I'm good at this. I usually know pretty quickly and bye it goes. And Lucy is somebody that knits on one project at a time.
Yeah.
So I can absolutely get that, because when you're only working on one thing, if you're not enjoying it, you know fairly quickly, don't you? When you've got 2 or 3 things on the go, you find it just gets pushed to the back burner without really knowing why. And then suddenly you think, oh, well, actually, it's because I don't like it. So
Julie, stop. Yeah, it is. It's weird. It's like I was saying, those crochet flowers. I mean, half of me, I'm thinking I might still put them on my board. You know what I mean? I might just dot a few on the board because it seemed a shame. But I've just got bored of doing them. Mine is usually my boredom threshold of like, why do something? I've learned now, why do something that you're not enjoying doing? You know, if you really don't enjoy doing it, or you're finding it a chore, why? Don't bother doing it. Turn it into something else. Because it's not as if you're saying, oh, I hate the wool and I'm never going to use the wool. The wool you will use it for something else.
Yeah. And sometimes the wool's perfect and you start a project and
it's not right.
It doesn't work for the wool.
Yeah.
So
we've all been there. Got your lovely wool out and started knitting it, really excited, haven't you? And then you'd start and you think, oh no, what am I doing? It's not right.
So I think there's a difference between knowing that the project's not right and ripping it out.
Yeah.
Or falling out of love with it and it being put on the back burner and then coming back to it thinking, well, I'm never going to finish this, so I might as well rip it out or turn it into something
sometimes
else.
The pattern, isn't it? Sometimes you can see a pattern that everybody else has been doing. You start knitting it or crocheting it and you just think, oh no.
Yeah.
Anyway. Right.
But I think you can always rip it out and use the yarn for something else. That's the beauty of knitting and crochet. Well, wool and project have to speak to each other. Yeah. Sometimes they don't. It's right.
Yeah.
I think you can put the same 2 yarns together in 2 different projects and one works and one doesn't.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Well, on that note.
Yeah, sorry, Chloe's just saying that's why she hates cutting the wool. Much better to carry it.
Well, I mean, I cut mine anyway when I'm unraveling because I get in the knot, so that wouldn't apply to me.
But you're right, Chloe. Yeah. It is much easier because then you've got full skeins rather than lots of bits.
Yeah.
So there you go. Well, that really was a magical mystery tour.
That really was a magical mystery tour of inside your heads and our heads.
I mean, you've got to know us better, but I think we've got to know you a lot better.
We've got to know you a lot better.
And hopefully you've got to know each other. That was really nice.
Yes, it was, and it is nice because we've said before, it's lovely when people do interact.
And if you're watching on catch up, comment below.
Yes.
Don't feel like you've missed out. So you can still answer these questions and put things down below, because it's always nice to read them.
Yeah, we do read them. So
yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do.
Thank you very much for joining us anyway. And we will be back same time next week. We will be doing it on Thursday, won't we, even though we're going away?
Yes, because we're...
Yeah, so you're happy to do that. So we will be here next week, so you can find out what we've been up to.
Just before we go to Stafford.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Be nice.
Yes. So have a good week.
Yes.
Stay safe. Stay away from your phobias.
Yeah, stay away.
If I have a moth in this house tonight, I'm going to blame all of you for manifesting it.
Yeah, or Michael McIntyre turning up in your room in the middle of the night. Yeah, that would be quite scary. Right, anyway.
See you all next week.